But no matter what, stay focused on the message you're here to bring from what you've experienced and have acquired wisdom from.
This is one of the many important reasons why we are highlighting this. Because as Teresa mentioned, we are in the new template now, and the old ways no longer apply. The universe is reinforcing you to confront the aspects of yourself that need healing, that perhaps you've been hiding, since now everything is full exposure. To aid in your awakening, we are giving you solutions on what to do when you are feeling triggered. In the end, it is up to you to decide if you will follow through. If you don't make the effort to go inwards, it will be more difficult to exit the false template.
If you are not balanced within yourself and decide to take on a role as a spiritual leader, teacher, or healer, but haven't done the real depth of inner work, then this split spiritual personality in your actions becomes a negative backlash, and you will go into more negative emotions, and eventually you will either flip into a permanent negative shadow as a spiritual personality type, or permanently break free and balance yourself into a permanent positive spiritual behavior. Or you might meet genuine people, and unfortunately they have attachments they know nothing of. They're not even conscious because they're so driven by childhood traumas and using them for this new age cover-up.
Someone who I know went through something similar. We had been discussing this topic, and they told me they ended up getting involved in a pyramid scheme without even being aware of it. It all started with a specific teacher who was part of a trusted establishment. At first, it seemed more helpful than harmful when they were trying to sell books to them. Then, other material, and it got to a point where my friend started to feel that it was coming off very salesy because the teacher was being very persistent. The material they were selling wasn't their own work. They started connecting the dots and realizing perhaps this teacher was earning a commission off of every item or material they sell. How the spiritual facade came down. They discerned the disconnect between the teacher and their work, and how they were not embodying the practice or lifestyle that they were selling my friend. Eventually, the practitioner was trying to advise them on selling their house, their cars, in order to invest in the financial markets under their watch. What saved them from falling for this trap was listening to their intuition and their trained spiritual discernment. By tuning in and picking up on the lower vibrational frequency the practitioner was giving off every time they would engage in a conversation.
Be clever as the devil and pure as an angel.
One of Teresa's truth bombs: be clever as a devil, meaning vigilant and aware, and pure as an angel, to remind you to remain kind-hearted and always graceful. Not everything of light is positive, and not everything of darkness is negative. There's always a shadow behind the light. Darkness does not necessarily mean malevolent.
The world is filled with opportunities for you to practice sensing truth behind the mask.